Hello, ladies and visitors. My name is Renee. Welcome to Blessed and Beautiful. I'm so glad to have you all here with me on my channel today. And if you're a first-time visitor, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope that you hear something or you see something that you just loved about this channel, which will make you want to stay. And we hope that you will become part of the Slady Squad. And ladies, hey, how's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody should be sitting on the front row, the most expensive front row in YouTube history. So everyone should be sitting down. Make room for everyone. And today is fall, y'all. I mean, like really fall, like fall. Like it got cold over the past 2 days. The storm came and blew all the leaves down. That type of fall. So I was like, I need to pull something out that's warm. So this is a top that I just got from Shein, and you'll be seeing more of the items that I got from Shein in an upcoming haul. But I love this, and it is so weird. It feels almost like a sweatshirt, but it's kind of dressy with these puffed up sleeves and the gold buttons here down at the bottom part of the wrist. And I was like, wow, when I put it on, I was like, this is comfortable. I thought this was going to be something I was going to be like dressing up in, which I still can, but it's nice and warm, and it's got room in here, so I like it. And this is a large that I purchased, and I'm glad, because putting it over my head, yeah, took a minute, and my head's small, so I'm glad that I did get the large. It fits very well. So I chose this color because I have a new palette that I'm going to be using today, and I wanted to show you all just in case you have not picked it up, but maybe you've seen it around YouTube or Instagram, or maybe just on the website, and that is the Ace Beaute Ambiance Palette. I am very excited to be using this today. I have played around in it, but not really like fully did a full-on look, so I'm really excited to use this today. I love the packaging. This is an orange packaging, which goes right along with fall. I mean, this is just perfect for a day like today. All the leaves that are left on the trees are orange and yellow outside of my window, and so it goes perfectly with the packaging, which also has this gold embossed design on there. And these letters that say Ace Beaute Ambiance are stamped, and you can actually feel those letters stamped into the packaging. On the back, it says the Ambiance palette features 15 colors that have been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. And also on the back are the ingredients, and it also tells us that it has a 12-month shelf life, and it is a cruelty-free product. So let's open it up. On the side it says, set your own ambiance. Very nice. So here is the palette. The packaging looks exactly as the box. And when I open it up, there's a nice mirror here that takes up this whole front part of this. And it says, you are beautiful. Beautiful. Like Ace Beaute, beautiful. And then here, okay, we're good. That was just from me pushing it backwards some. So here are the shades. And I also have some swatches that I did the other day to show you if you haven't already seen them.
All right, so let's jump in. I think I'm going to start with the green. No. We're going to start with the orange, and then we're going to add in the green. All right, so I'm actually going to use this orange color here called Lively. This is a darker of the two matte oranges. But I just want to make sure I get a little bit of orange in here. Okay. I think I'm going to take this orange all the way up and just kind of press the green into the outer corner. And I'm going to use this little fluffy brush that I have. I'll use this one just to kind of move that orange around to the top. I don't want it a lot, I want it to be, you know, here in this crease, but then have, you know, the edges of it out here, like a very, very sheer wash of the orange. Then I'm going to press the green in a little bit to the crease. This is a pretty green. It's like a deep olive green. I like that. Right. This right here, you have to like really work to get your shadows to move around, because this stuff is like, what you put it down, that's where it's going to be. So if you want something to move around, you need to either do it really quick or forget it. You can't. You won't be able to do it. Y'all thought I was going to say something else, like use a fluffy brush. No, just you can't do it. That's it. This fluffy brush is helping me to move this color around, because I'm telling you, I must have put too much. It is like, okay, you put the green right there, that's where it's going to stay. It is not moving. But you get a nice fluffy brush to help you blend. What do you all think? I like that. That looks good so far. Alright, this is the first time that I've zoomed you all in close, so I'm going to have to stop the video, go back and make sure it looks the way it needs to look before I go on to the next color. Because I would hate to have this whole look done and then be like, oh, no, they were looking at my forehead, so I will be right back.
And I've been using this eyeshadow primer with all of my eye looks, and I don't remember having this much trouble. So I don't know if it's this formula. Formula doesn't agree with the eyeshadow primers. Like, no. Alright, so now I'm going to use a different brush just because I want to keep this brush pretty clean just for being able to blend. And I'm going to use this shader brush to put the purple shade on the outer corner. And this one is called Mystical. It's like a purple, burgundy, maroon type of shade. It's very pretty. Ooh, I like this. Y'all, I like color, so I know y'all like watching. Y'all so many mattes. I love color. Y'all, guess what? I'm so mad. I missed the Oden's Eye Christmas palettes. I'm so upset. But I'm working on something to, you know, do instead. But, oh my gosh. Last night, I just sat there looking at the phone like, what? I mean, we haven't even got to Thanksgiving yet. And I thought for sure they would be around for Black Friday. So those of you who didn't know, Oden's Eye is another indie brand, and they had 2 Christmas palettes that they dropped, like, a week or 2 ago. They're all sold out. And I know they were limited edition, but I just thought they were going to be around a little bit longer. So it says that they're going to do it again next year. So next year I'm going to make sure I'm on it, but I was just so upset.
Alright, so I like this. This is pretty. So we're going to go into the shimmers, and I'm going to use some of this NYX glitter. Not because I need it, but just, you know, so I don't have to worry about cutting creases and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to use just this flat brush to get some of this onto my eye. I don't even know which colors I'm going to use. There's, oh, they're so pretty. If you're a visitor, This is stuff that I do on my channel. I like to do eye looks and talk about makeup. I used to do
for those of you who didn't know, I fell, and so that was the physical therapist. They want me to come in tomorrow at 9. Yeah, 9. I'm not up at 9 usually. Today I was, but not normally. So I guess today was practice.
all right, so I hope that this is close enough. I'm gonna go back and look at it again, but I love this. I love how they all blended together. This is so pretty. All right, so I put the NYX glitter primer on, and I'm going to start with the orange because that orange is up here. So I'm gonna start with the orange, and then I'm going to put the purple. And today I want to see how it will look to use the green as my inner corner highlight. So let's see how that works. All right, so first we're going to start with the orange, and this is a orange shimmer called Candlelight. And then I'm going to go into, let me see which one do I want to use. We're going to use this. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, okay, so we're going to use Charming and Candlelight. They're right next to each other. These two right here. Okay. All right, so I need my little flat brush. I don't have to worry about spraying it. Oh, look at that. Picked it right up. Ooh. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at the pigment. Wow. Trying to make sure you can still see that green. Oh my goodness, that is, whoa. That's pretty. I'm glad I picked this palette up. I'm upset because I don't have a Christmas palette. All them Halloween palettes they had, and it's hard finding. All right, let's get into this purple. Let me see if I can clean this off, and then we'll go into the purple. Let's see what this purple is doing. Purple's called Charming. Yep, picking up exactly the same. And this is kind of like a duochrome. It had like some black in the mirror this way. Now I can see the purple, but I don't see. Let me swatch it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. I know I swatched it. You saw the swatch was alright, but it kind of has like this black undertone to it, I guess is what you would say. And I don't know if it's necessarily considered a duochrome. Okay. But I don't know if I see that on my eye. But it's still pretty. And I like this look. It's colorful, but it's fall. And it's very pretty. almost looks Halloweenish. Just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna finish up this look. I'm gonna put some lashes on, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about my thoughts for this palette. Be right back. Okay, hey everyone, I am back, and this is the final look. I hope that you all have liked what I've done with this palette. So what I did change on my eyes is I had used this light green shade in the inner corner, and it was almost yellow, and it just wasn't coming out green at all, and it was like I added another color. So I took that off as much as I could, and I put the darker green over it, and I also brought the darker green up to meet this matte green, because the matte green was just super dark, and so I just kind of wanted to brighten it up just a little bit. So I just pulled this green shimmer called Picturesque up to the bustling green, and I really liked when I did that. I really like how this turned out. I am loving the shimmers. Oh my goodness, they are so pigmented, so pretty, just beautiful shimmers. I really like this formula. I think I broke my when I was bending the board back, I think I broke it because it doesn't want to close properly. All right, so how do I feel about this palette? Okay, this palette is beautiful. I really like this palette. I can tell that I'm going to want to pull this palette a lot during the fall going into the winter. This palette is beautiful. These shimmers are not only very shimmy, they are pigmented, and I just love having that bright pigment without having to do a whole lot of cut crease and spraying it and putting a whole lot of, you know, primer down. They just worked on their own, and I love them. And the matte formula is beautiful. All of my matte, I used 3 mattes, and they just melted one into another. And I won't say that they were hard to blend, because I used that that primer from NYX. Where did I do with it? That oh my goodness, where did I put it? That HD primer, here it is. This stuff right here, your colors are not going anywhere at all. I mean, this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Eyeshadow Base. You're not going to have a problem. They shouldn't fade, they shouldn't disappear, because once I put those colors down, they did not want to budge. So that made the blending just tedious. Not that it had anything to do with the formula, but because of the formula of the primer. But other than that, it was such a joy to work with, and I really like these shades. All of the colors that were brought together for this palette, they just go together so well, and this is just such the perfect fall palette. If you have not picked this up, if you were thinking about it, I say go ahead and get it. It's very, very beautiful. And the formula was great. So I look forward to using this more, and then being able to give you like a really good review of how long the shades last, you know, just how do they blend. I haven't used the yellows yet, and I also did not use this really dark shade, this Moody and Alluring. The only thing that I would say that I would want from this palette is a brighter green. We have this really dark green, and just all of actually a lot of the mattes are dark. So it would have been nice to have a matte green instead of like these 2 yellows, because they're not that far off, and I don't know, I just feel like they're both bright colors, and it would have been nice to have another green like they have the two oranges. So I thought that would have been nice. But the shimmers are beautiful. Everything else works very well together. The way the palette is constructed, it's beautiful. I love it. So that's all I have for today. I hope that I gave you some good information about this palette, and let me know if you're thinking about picking it up, or if you already did. Let me know, have you used it? Do you like it? Did it work well for you? Did you use a primer that made it hard to blend, or did you not have any trouble at all? Let me know down in the comment section below. And then let me know what else you would like to see. Do you want to see more fall looks? Or I have some other palettes in here that I'm going to be working with that aren't just fall. They are darker colors that go with the season, but they're not fall, so to speak. Just darker colors that I thought would go well. So let me know what it is that you're interested in seeing. And I thank you so much for being here. If you're a visitor, thank you so much for stopping by our channel. We hope that you enjoyed yourself today. We hope that you saw something or heard something that you really liked that would make you want to join our Lady Squad. All you have to do is, on your way out, don't forget to subscribe and then tap that bell, because when that next video is up, I want you to be right here on the front row with all of the ladies. Thank you all so much for being here. You know what we say, whether it is day or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope that is good. Don't forget to pray, because we really need it. And then don't forget to slay. All right, everyone. Bye.